Here we go, folks. Good morning. Welcome to Chamber Cafe here, March 2025. We're doing the virtual version today, even though it's going to be 60 degrees and sunny in Fergus Falls and Otter County. But hey, maybe because of virtual Chamber Cafe, that's keeping the snow at bay for a few days at least. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Chamber. So happy you're Zooming in with us today. We've got a great lineup of speakers for you. We're also going to be giving away gift cards from our local chamber member businesses who serve coffee or provide coffee and or breakfast. So we've got five $10 gift cards to give away. And then we will also give away 5 free passes for Chamber Cafe for the rest of 2025. And just as a reminder, starting on May 8th, that will be our next Chamber Cafe. We will be in person for the 4 remaining Chamber Cafes for 2025. So with that, we are going to get started with a few things that are happening with the Chamber. I am thrilled to announce that our Chamber was selected for the 2nd year in a row to receive a Future Ready Workforce Grant that came through the state of Minnesota to the Greater Twin Cities United Way and the Minnesota Chamber Foundation. We have approximately $25,000 to share with local employers who are hiring student interns, so students between the ages of 14 and 22 years old, and they're hiring them for a paid internship that is in a high demand career area. So those are areas like careers in the STEM field, science, technology, engineering, math, people in nursing, construction, hospitality, childcare. The list goes on and on. And we have that list posted on our website. Messie's put the information in the link. You don't have to be a chamber member to participate in this, but of course, why wouldn't you be? It doesn't cost anything to apply. The application is simple and easy, and then you would just submit a form each month requesting reimbursement, and we will give you up to $500 per intern for wage reimbursement. So now is the time to be, if you don't have an intern with your organization now, to be thinking about having one over the summer or into next fall if there are funds available. If you want to connect with Eli Hill at the Fergus Falls High School for the work-based learning program, that's a good source of interns. But as well, folks don't have to be, students in Fergus Falls. They just need to be interns working in the Fergus Falls area, ages 14 to 22. So once again, we're thrilled to offer more than $25,000 in wage reimbursement that will be going back to our community. In fact, last year we gave our business community and our local employers over $26,000 that they received back in wages or wage reimbursement due to the first round of the grant, and now we're on round 2. So excited to be able to share that with you. And if you want more information, just get in contact with me after Chamber Cafe. Also want to share some exciting news with you too. We are planning a spring member mixer. It's a Monday member mixer. Mark your calendars for Monday, April 28th. We will be treated to the fabulous food at Zen's Steak and Seafood. Tickets are just $20, and we will provide the appetizers. There'll be cash bar, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages available. We'll play a networking game. It's a great chance to make some connections and strengthen those business relationships in our community. And if you register and pay by April 18th, you will get $10 to spend at the door. So it's $20 for chamber members. If you're not yet a chamber member and still want to attend, the cost is $30 for you, but we have a registration open and you can start signing up for our Monday member mixer on April 28th at Zen's Steak and Seafood. It will go from 4:30 until 6:30 on that Monday. What a great way to start the week, right? Hey, 3 cheers for having a fun social event on a Monday evening, right? I love it. Also coming up, that's going to be a super fun week because Friday, May 2nd, is the Fergus Falls craft beer tour at the Bigwood Event Center, hosted by Layton Media, and we are the nonprofit co-host for that event. So you will see a few chamber smiling faces. I see Melissa Davis is tuned in today. We've been the bouncers for the past few years. So don't forget your IDs when you go to the craft beer tour, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It'll be indoors at the Bigwood Event Center. Again, so we don't have to worry about weather. You can get tickets from Layton Media, and I'm sure there are other ticket outlets throughout the community. And we look forward to seeing you at the craft beer tour on May 2nd. And then also coming up on May 8th will be our next Chamber Café. This will be in person at the AmericInn by Wyndham, of course, starting at 7:30 in the morning. And if you're a chamber member and like to speak at our next Chamber Café, just shoot us an email at chamber@fergusfalls.com or get in touch with me, and we'd be happy to get you on our guest list for our next Chamber Café. We also want you to mark on your calendars Thursday, July 10th. Can you believe we're talking about July already? It'll be time for the Chamber's annual Shop, Move, and Groove event. That'll be on Thursday evening, July 10th from 4 until 8. This year's musical entertainment is Blind Joe. So we've locked in Blind Joe. He has performed on, I think, one of the song shows. I don't remember which one. The Voice, probably, maybe. Anyhow, he's from the Fargo-Moorhead area, and he'll be performing at Shop, Move, and Groove. And if you're interested in helping plan Shop, Move, and Groove, or just want to find out a little bit more, we are going to be hosting a planning meeting on Monday, March 31st at 11 a.m. Just let us know if you are interested in being a part of setting up a great event, and we'd be happy to take your input on that. So those are a few things that are coming up with Shop, Move, and Groove with the Chamber. We've got a membership mixer. We've got a craft beer tour, Chamber Cafe. Oh, all these great things going on. Also, before I forget, we just locked into another opportunity for our nonprofit members. If you would like to connect with our Ignite community leadership participants, we are going to be offering a speed networking for nonprofits with our class of Ignite students. We've got 12 up and coming leaders in our community that are getting trained in leadership, both in skills as well as community connections. And we'd like to give our nonprofit members the opportunity to meet our class with the speed networking event on April 16th. So if you are interested in learning more about that, get in touch with me for the Ignite Speed Networking. Whew, I think I went over my 3 minutes, didn't I? Well, like I said, we have a great lineup of speakers joining us today, and they will each get 3 minutes to share what's going on. Yellow flag is for at 2 minutes and 30. Red flag shows up when we've hit that 3-minute mark. That means it's time to wrap it up. And we are going to get started with our speakers, our first 3 speakers. And again, sometimes we got to jumble this around too, because we know there's technical difficulties out there. Our first 3 speakers this morning, we have Jordan Toso with Jordan Elizabeth Photography, and we've already co-hosted a couple professional headshot events with her. So Jordan will be up first, followed by Emily Sievertson with Clara Ann Shover, and she's on the Chamber Board of Directors. And then Amy King, who is a new stylist with 715 Hotheads, are joining us. So Jordan, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. I probably should have maybe waited till the May one because photo season's really quiet for me right now. I don't do too much shooting outside when it's cold, but we're getting into our spring season. So I'm starting to book seniors, which is super exciting. So if you have a senior or you know some, send them my way. I'd love to get them on the calendar. Wedding season's coming up, which is also really exciting. And this year I'm also looking at hosting Mother's Day mini sessions at some point in April or May. So everybody that has a mom, so all of you, if you need a gift, send them my way. I'm hoping to have maybe 1 or 2 days where we'll just do a couple hours and just get mini sessions done. Other than that, the only other thing that I'm kind of thinking about and looking at launching, I'm looking for some brand or product photographer guinea pigs. Somebody that would allow me to use their products or their business to build my portfolio and practice shooting for businesses. I know we did professional headshots, but if you have, like, if you want some updated pictures for your social media feed or for your website, I'm looking for someone to practice on. So I'm hoping to get that up onto the chamber site for chamber members in the next coming weeks here. So keep an eye on that. Otherwise, that's all I have going on. It's really quiet for me right now.
Quiet is a good thing, and it's definitely relative. And Jordan, we want to welcome you as a newer member of the chamber. We've had 2 sessions with the professional headshots with Jordan. Super fast, super easy, super affordable. And we will be looking at some dates for scheduling that. So of course, watch the Chamber's Business Buzz and the website for that. But folks, don't delay. It will be that high demand photography season before we know it. So now's a great time to start thinking about that. And of course, all of Jordan's contact information is on the chamber website. And Jordan, if you want to plunk in the best way to get in touch with you in the chat, that would be super. Again, thank you for bringing your expertise and flexibility to the chamber. I don't remember how many headshots we did, but it must have been close to 40 people. I mean, it was just like bing,
Yeah.
bing, bing. And it literally took like 10 minutes and everyone came out smiling, going, well, that wasn't so bad. I know how much we all hate getting our pictures taken, but they're all like, oh, that was easy. So never fear.
Yep.
It's time to make that update. So thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Yep.
All right, Emily Sievertson, I haven't seen her name pop up here, so there might be some tech issues there. But Emily, if you're here, start talking. Otherwise, we will go to Amy King, and then Melissa Davis will be after Amy. All right. I'm not hearing from Emily. Well, if we pop her in later, we will do that. So next we're going to go to Amy King with 715 Hotheads.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Amy. I'm a new stylist at Hotheads. I've been there since about August now. It's my first hair position. I just got out of school in June from Fargo. And she just kind of wanted me to pop in here to introduce myself to the communities, put everyone's feelers out there in case they need a new stylist or want to change things up. I offer all any service available with the cosmetologist. We do cuts, colors, waxing. I do airbrush eyebrows too, lashes, and always doing a continued education on whatever's hot and trending. Yeah, I don't have a ton to say either. Just kind of wanted to introduce myself. So that's about all I really have.
We're so glad you joined us today, Amy, and welcome to the Fergus Falls business community. Lauren Carlson has run a very successful business with 715 Hotheads and now Hotbeds Tanning for a long time. And it's good to hear we've got another stylist here in town doing full service. So you know, there's a lot of services available, and I'm sure you could be happy to meet with people to, you know, help them decide what's their new look for the spring, right?
Definitely. Yep. Always doing consultations. So
super duper. So Amy, if you'll pop in your contact information in the chat, that would be awesome.
Sure.
And you know, we hope to help fill up that schedule with you.
Awesome. Thank you.
You bet. Well, next we're going to visit with Melissa Davis. She's a chamber board member, but she's going to be talking about some bingo today. Following Melissa will be Alex Kutzke and then Mary Matteson.
Good morning. Hopefully I've unmuted myself okay. I'm on the Ladies Ducks Unlimited Committee, Maidens of the Marshes. We are hosting a bingo, Ducks Unlimited bingo on March 22nd, next week from Saturday at the Eagles. Doors open at 12. Bingo starts at 1 o'clock. We also will have some other raffles to do. This is open to anybody 18 years and older can play bingo. We will have multiple winners. It's going to be a great time. Cash bar, of course. One of the things that we will be offering with the new Chevy truck program that we have with Ducks Unlimited is Chevy bound with Turtle Box sound. We're going to be raffling off a Turtle Box waterproof sound box. If I can. That is a couple of things that we're going to be raffling off. So there's information on the Chamber's website calendar. Missy helped put that on. So there's information to get there. You don't have to pre-register, just come and enjoy. Also, my NF field hat, we are hiring somebody for property searches. We have that job posted on the Chamber's job portal, and somebody to do research in the county records and proofing legal descriptions. Need to be very detail oriented. If you're interested in speaking about that, reach out to us at NF Field at 218-739-5476. We'd love to chat and give more information on that. Other than that, that's what I got going on right now. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Melissa. I always tell people, I'm like, let us know what hat you're wearing today. And Melissa, she's double hatting it today. And those opportunities at NF Field Abstract don't come along too long or too often. I know when I've spoke with you and with Daisha Teberg, we need somebody very detail oriented. They don't have to necessarily have experience in this field. So good opportunity. You know, folks, if you know those detailed people, send them over to NF Field for this great career opportunity. And again, just as a reminder too, folks, just keep checking that chat. I noticed Nicole Norgren from rural Minnesota SEP popped in some information on a job fest. So Job Fest might be a good place for you to promote those job opportunities. They will be hosting one on Wednesday, May 7th at Speece Riverfront Pavilion. So good opportunity good opportunity for you to show off some jobs that are available or career chances in your business and organization. All right, next up, we've got Alex Kutzke. He's with Otter Social Security Disability Advocates, and they're a new business and a new member of the Chamber. Mary Matteson will follow Alex, and then AJ Lunde will be after Mary Matteson. And then after AJ, I think it would be appropriate for us to give away a gift card for Outstates. All right, so Alex, you got your 3 minutes in the spotlight. Can't wait to hear from you.
Hey, thank you. Yes, my name's Alex Kutzke. I'm owner operator of Otter Social Security Disability Advocates. I know it's not a very creative name, but just kind of does what it says on the tin. I help people apply for Social Security disability benefits. I grew up here in Fergus Falls, but I'm just recently moved back into the area and started up this business here. So kind of here just introducing myself and, the business here. Really, well, I mean, I've spent about 7 years doing this work out in Portland, Oregon, the last 7 years or so. And then back here in Fergus since about October. And yeah, I help people apply for disability benefits through Social Security. I help through every step of the process, from the application through the appeals process, and eventually up to a hearing process, hearing level if needed. I try to help support people all the way through the process. I assist with collecting medical evidence, medical records, just kind of help keep track of what's going on for people, because it really is a confusing process. There's a lot that kind of goes into it, and sometimes people just need a little help keeping track of everything and what's going on. And with that, I do also just try to help people as much or as little as they want me to. I work with some people who have had kind of some heavy stuff go on in their life, and they don't necessarily want to have to bring all of that up every time they talk. And I don't really need to know all of that to be able to help. So, it's nice to be able to try to help people navigate such a confusing process. Even more so now with things in Washington kind of going a little up in the air right now, with cuts possibly and changing systems. So that is another thing that that I am also there for people to just kind of try to keep on top of what is changing, what's going on, try to help answer questions as we go. And yeah, if you know anybody who needs help, if you need help, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. Free consultations. I work on contingency basis. And yeah, good to meet everybody. Thanks for having me.
Well, welcome back to Fergus Falls, Alex. And if you'll put your contact information in the chat, that would be awesome. Of course, as a new chamber member, everything is available right on the chamber's website at fergusfalls.com. And like Alex said, you know, his work is done on a contingency basis. So if you're concerned about the cost, not to worry, you know, if not successful, Alex doesn't get paid, but he's got a great track record of helping people. Most people, if they're applying for Social Security benefits, they do it once in their lifetime. And Alex has been doing it ongoing for the past 7 years, helping a lot of different people get the benefits that they need and that they deserve. So we're thrilled to have you back in the Fergus Falls area, helping people, and very easily accessible office downtown Fergus Falls. So again, welcome, Alex. Alrighty, we've got Mary Matteson next with Fergus Falls Community Education. AJ Lunde will follow Mary. We're going to do a drawing. And then Kelly Billings with the YMCA of the Northern Sky will be following the drawing for Outstate.
It's good to be here, and good morning, everyone. Community Ed has some great opportunities coming up. I always say we are fast, friendly, and flexible, and we believe in partnerships. Everything I'm going to talk about is at no cost, the partnerships. So this is a good time to take advantage of some things. We've got an emergency preparedness and U class. That'll be Tuesday, April 8th from 6 to 7 at Community Ed. Ryan Muckow, Fire Chief, and Dan Lipson, Division Chief Training and Safety Officer with the Fire Department, are going to be offering the class. It's going to be talking about emergencies and traumatic injuries and stop the bleed, basically, is what they're going to cover. The next day, we have a self-defense class. That is a partnership with Someplace Safe, Community Education, and the Fergus Falls Police Department. Sergeant Kevin Sonstable will be teaching this class. It's amazing, and it's for women and teenage girls. And so that's Wednesday, April 9th. We have a point of impact for teenage drivers and their parents who are enrolled in driver's education, Monday, March 31st. Again, Sergeant Kevin Sonstable is going to be teaching this class, and it's from 6 to 7:30. And then on the 11th, no, not the 11th, the 25th of April, we're celebrating our 11th annual bike rodeo, and it will be in conjunction with the YMCA Healthy Kids Day. And it's for students who are in kindergarten through 8th grade. It will be in the parking lot. There's going to be vendors, bike checkups, safety bike skills, and a fun obstacle course. Also, we ask kids to bring their bikes and helmets, and there will be a drawing for a free bike. And again, this is a partnership. We also are moving forward and training some lifeguards. Community Ed could not do it by themselves. We're partnering with the YMCA, and that's exciting. And that will be starting in April and May. And another city is also going to come in. And so this is what we have. Many other things, and we have a Social Security class just for ordinary Social Security, and we hear about it on a daily basis. Come and see what Tim Stafford and Kurt Nygaard have to say. They're awesome and everything. These are just a few of our things. For complete listing, visit our website at ce.fergusotters.org or call our office at 218-998-0544, extension 9200. Thank you much.
Awesome, Mary. Yeah, spring is always a great time to learn something new. And Mary, if you'll pop in a link to the website so folks can get to the full schedule of community education classes, that would be awesome. And yes, fast, friendly, and flexible. Love that. All right, AJ Lunde, he's Lunde's Pest Control today, but or Pest Solutions today, but AJ is also at Outstate Brewing. So following AJ, we're going to draw for, of course, the Outstate Brewing gift card. So AJ, let's talk about those pesky pests.
Yeah, it is getting very close to that time of year for me. This is probably my busiest season here coming up is the springtime for the spider control, and ants. Ants are a big thing right now. I've been getting a lot of calls for that ground temperature starting to warm up, so those little buggers are starting to crawl out of cracks and foundations and stuff like that. So I've been getting a lot of phone calls for that, which is good. My exterior spider treatments are just around the corner. Treat exterior homes, lake homes, businesses, commercial businesses. Outstate Brewing Company right here is one of my customers as well. Try to keep everything bug free here on the patio for everybody to enjoy a nice cold beer, cup of coffee in the morning, beer in the afternoon, not the morning. But yeah, so I started my business here in 2023. I've been in the industry for 15 years. A lot of training through Plunkett's Pest Control out of Fridley, Minnesota. And I just figured, hey, I can do this all on my own. So here I am. I'm on my third season into this. Was happy to join the chamber last spring. I believe it was last spring. That's really helped me out, get some new customers. And I feel this year is going to be my biggest year yet. I get customer calls every single day for the spring. Spider treatments. It's been helping me, or things have been, I've been supporting the Otter hockey teams, sporting teams, getting my name out there in the community. And it's been a big help with that. So I'm hoping this year is going to be the biggest year for me yet. I'm planning on hiring somebody soon. Just don't know when. But right now, I think we're just going to hang in there and hold on and just keep rolling.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
So, and then, yeah, then also I do, what's that? Oh, I was just going to say fall treatments as well. For the Asian beetles, box elder bugs is a big one. I get calls even for the springtime for those kind of insects because they get stuck in the houses and now they're trying to make their way out. So fall time for that as well. I also do road control, farms, houses, business, and yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, that should be about it. So thank you for having me. It's good to meet everyone.
AJ, thank you so much. And I can't say enough what a difference your service makes, especially on the spider control. Like, oh, by the middle of the summer, there would be spider webs everywhere. And then all the little floaty things get stuck in them. And you're up there with a broom and it's all falling in your hair and just a mess. So avoid all that. Give AJ a call, get on his schedule now, so that you don't have to wait too long. So, and just one thing, folks, that I, remind you to, patience is great in the springtime with a service like that. Cause if it's raining and if it's windy, AJ's not spraying because it's not going to be effective. So, sometimes we got to be patient for that service to come about. So get on the list early.
Yep.
All righty. Well, we are going to, in honor of AJ and him, double hatting it as well, being at Outstate. Again, if you haven't stopped down to Outstate, great coffee, great location. It's our newest local coffee shop that, you can visit almost like 24/7, almost. But I know they've got some live music at Outstate scheduled for this spring and just a great time to get out there. We're going to do a $10 gift card. And our winner, if they're here, is Lori Larson with Dollars for Scholars. So Lori, if you're here, let's hear it in the chat. And yeah, you are the winner. And we're going to move on to our next speaker with Kelly Billings with the YMCA. and then Danelle Hubert with Upstream.
Hi, my name is Kelly Billings. I'm the YMCA. I'm with Camp Cormorant that's in Lake Park, Minnesota. We offer a summer overnight camp and a day camp as well. And now recently too, with our merger with Fergus Falls in the last year, we are offering member discounts to Fergus Falls members as well, which is really exciting. They brought me on about 3 years ago now, as my third year. I'll put the link in the chat too here. If you guys want to check it out. The first one's for our regular website. The second one's for our rentals website. But they brought me on as the year-round director. So Kim is still there. Kim doing summer camps, the 15th year. She does a fantastic job at that. And we're growing. We're really close to 1,000 children that we served last summer. We were up to like 990, I think was the final number. And about 30% of our kids do come on some form of scholarship as well. And they brought me on hoping to help grow and expand summer camp, but also I'm working on year-round programming out there and year-round opportunities. So I know I've sent out emails to a few of you recently with some information on that. We're really just looking to get community members out there utilizing the facility more off-season around summer camp. We do have 3 winterized buildings out there. Our main center, our welcome center, is really beautiful. We hosted the Detroit Lakes Chamber out there for their annual meeting last year, and some other groups like that. It's a great space for business trainings, meetings. We do family reunions, weddings, all sorts of things out there. So if you guys want to check it out, and I'm also very open to getting creative, kind of creating a package that works for you and your company, or field trips for schools. And recently we even spoke of offering some free opportunities as well for other nonprofits and schools to come out, at least for the first time, just to get people out there and using the facility. So yeah, I think that's about it in a nutshell. Stephanie, you could jump in if I missed anything. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Kelly, for joining us. It is so fun to be thinking about like summer camp, and then it's even more fun when you throw in the whole businesses can use it, just a great space to get away for folks, teams to do some, maybe it's strategic planning or some training or some different things, but just sometimes it's nice to get off site, and what a great environment at a camp out on Cormorant. So thanks for joining us today, Kelly. Really appreciate it. Well, I'm going to do a little last call here for Lori Larson and an Outstate Brewing gift card. I haven't seen her name pop up in the chat, so maybe she didn't make it on today. But last call for Lori. And before we bring on Danelle, I'm going to either draw another name, but I'll let you know Danelle Hubert with Upstream, one of our newest members, is joining us next. She'll be followed by Sarah Schake with Otter County, and then Jeff Drake with the Fergus Falls School District. All right, so we're going to draw another name. I'll put Lori's name back in case she joins us a little bit later. But let's see, our winner is Ashley Schaff with Park Region. Ashley, if you are here, send me a message in the chat. Let me know that you're here and that you are excited and ready to go to Outstate Brewing. So, all right, Ashley's going to get us a note that she's here, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to Danelle.
Good morning, everyone. How are you guys? My name is Danelle Hubert, and I am the new community coordinator for Upstream, which is a nonprofit based out of the Twin Cities. Upstream is a storytelling campaign that brings together people of all backgrounds to celebrate our natural places and inspire people to steward Minnesota. We do that by channeling our shared love of Minnesota's natural places into greater trust and connection and stewardship. And some of the ways that we do this, one of the main jobs that I have is doing stewardship stories. And Lisa can already attest to what that looks like. I just will sit down with you and we'll just talk a little bit about what you love about Minnesota, why you love it. And then we share that story to encourage other people to think about why they love Minnesota and to take better care of where we live. We wanted to join the chamber and talk with you all today. I want to invite you guys to partner with Upstream. It doesn't cost anything to be a partner. It's just a way for us to be able to highlight you and your organization and the stewardship efforts that you take to help take care of Minnesota. And it's really just about community. We want to bring people together. So I'll pop my contact info in the chat, and then I'll also share our website. It's mnupstream.org. And you can go check it out there to see what we've got going on over there. So thanks for letting me have some time this morning.
Well, Danelle, I'm so glad you could join us today, and welcome back to Fergus Falls. I love these welcome back stories too. It's so much fun when people have been, I've been away for a while, or I was here, I was there, got some great experience, and now I'm bringing that experience and, broad perspective of life back to my hometown. So love those stories too. I think we need to have like a website just for that. Maybe we'll just call it the Chamber, something like that. So anyhow, I encourage folks to get in touch with Danelle and have a conversation with her about Upstream. We're going to give away a couple more prizes. I've got a Scooters gift card to give away. Again, must be present, currently logged on, and paying attention to win. Yay! Let's see. Our winner is Heidi Ashfeld with Park Gardens. I believe I saw her name pop up. Heidi, are you here?
I am.
Oh, she's a winner. Yay, you won a Scooters gift card. I'm also going to do so congratulations to Heidi. And let's do a free Chamber Café pass. Again, our next one will be in May at AmericInn. Oh, I should do this like on screen, right? So not looking at the names before I pull them out. Danelle is the winner of free Chamber Cafe. So we'll get that off in the mail to Danelle. Congratulations. Obviously, she's here. All right. So next, we're going to hear from Sarah Schake. And then Jeff Drake will be following Sarah, followed by Chris Cannon with the Humane Society.
Well, good morning, everyone. Sarah Schake with Otter County. I'm a project manager in our community development and housing department here at the county. And I agree, Lisa, that I love to hear those resident recruitment, rural rebound stories. Those are great to hear. And also captured in what I want to share with you this morning. So I'm going to drop a link in the chat to our annual report for 2024 for our community development and housing department. Just to share a couple of highlights of the report, it is in PDF format, so you can go in and view. It's a quick 4 pages, so a very, very high level of the work that our department does in coordination with our community development agency and our housing and redevelopment authority, CDA and HRA. We're all kind of under one house, but as you kind of can assume, housing is a big piece of our work, so wanted to just highlight a couple of pieces for that. In 2024, there was 358 new housing units and 85 rehabbed housing units, which is part of our Big Build initiative to significantly grow the number of housing units and improve existing units within the county. So those were great numbers to see. An underrepresented number, but over $94 million in housing investment throughout the county. So that's really awesome to see and to work with our partners on. So more information on some of the different housing projects we're involved in is in that report. Jumping to the next area of work is workforce, which we've heard a little bit about already today with career opportunities. Wanted to highlight a new program that we stood up in partnership with Amy Johnson, who's also on the call today as our workforce navigator. We call it our Empowered Worker Program. So hopefully some folks on the call are familiar with the program, but we launched it in 2024 with some grant funding awarded to us from the state of Minnesota called Drive for Five. And then have some county match dollars in that as well. But it's really navigation, workforce navigation support, training opportunities, and then really kind of whatever wraparound services our participants need to address some of those barriers to employment. So we're really serving employers and those participants at the same time. And Amy has done a phenomenal job of standing up that program, seen lots of success just in the first 8 or so months that we've been going with that. So if any employers are interested in learning more about that, feel free to reach out to me or to Amy Johnson here to get a little bit more information about hosting hosting participants in a job placement or doing different things like that, job shadows, various different opportunities there. Moving on to our next area of work is childcare. We hear often all the time from various different communities that childcare is still a huge need within our communities. So we are doing what we can. We have 2 contracted project managers that work very diligently with our family and center providers on their various different needs. Last year was a fun year to see one of our existing contracted project managers has a lot of experience in the family care background, so did a lot of business operational work with them and distributed some different educational pieces in that realm. So really cool to see. The other areas of work that are highlighted within the annual reports are digital access and equity. Broadband is one piece of that. So shout out to our local broadband providers, Park Region and Arvig, who are doing a lot of work in that area. Business development, resident recruitment, which Lisa and I have both mentioned. But yeah, a lot of great content in that annual report. So please do click that link and feel free to give us a call or an email if you'd like us to present a little bit more in depth on the annual report to any of the groups within your communities.
Thanks, Sarah. You know, it is a little unfair that I asked you to speak and present on your annual report in 3 minutes or less. Like, there is so much work that the county has been accomplishing. It's pretty amazing. And, you know, in fact, just want to share one thing too with you. This is kind of a great segue between the county and the school, as when we talk about jobs. Anyone care to guess? Like, let's do a little contest here. We'll keep this going till the end, but care to guess how many jobs were posted on the Chamber's website by our members in the last 1 year? So in the past 12 months, if we added up all the job postings, all the openings that were available, and again, those are just Chamber members, how many there were, and these are typically, in many cases, new positions. So, and providing skills for our incoming workforce is our great school district here. So put some guesses in the chat. We'll take a look at that. We'll give away a gift card for that. And next, we're going to hear from Jeff Drake. Chris Cannon will be following him with the Otter County Humane Society, and then Tyler Tracy from Camp Joy. So good morning, neighbor. Good morning, Jeff. Good to see you. I'm going to turn the microphone over to you now.
Good morning, Lisa, and good morning, everyone. My name is Jeff Drake. I'm the superintendent of Fergus Falls Public Schools, and I'm going to share a lot of student highlights with you this morning because that's really what it's all about for us. Our girls basketball team last week finished sections runner-up, so congratulations on a great season. Reese Hansen finished 4th at state in the 100 backstroke. He earned all-state honors, our highest swimming finish in a long time, so congratulations to Reese. We also had other state competitors down there at the swing meet, Jaden Kopinski, Matthew Toole, and Landon Vodova. So congratulations to those students. Our girls Nordic skiing team went to state this year. Best season that they've ever had. In gymnastics, Aubrey Seedorf set a school record in the uneven bars. So congratulations to Aubrey. Bryn Sternberg set the single game assist record with 15 assists in a single game. And check this out. Henry Bethel in a single game set the single game scoring record with 42 points. In that game, he also set the single season scoring record with 622 points, and that's still going. Henry's still playing. And he also surpassed the career scoring record in that same game with 1,808 points, and he's still, again, playing and adding to those totals. So congratulations to Henry. Girls hockey went to state. Our Otter High School math team were section champions and went to state. And Eric Swanson was the top individual finisher at sections. Ryan Hurst has surpassed 1,000 points in his basketball career. Caleb Froning went to state in wrestling. We had 2 outstanding musicals, Mary Poppins in the fall from the high school, Little Mermaid Junior in the winter, and our spring play is Clue. Our two Knowledge Bowl teams will compete at section finals next week with an opportunity to go to state. And Eli Schlosser, a sixth grader, was the regional spelling bee champion, and he will compete at the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. in May. We had a number of students that were all state in music, Christian Franzen, Olivia Swanson, Zoelle Jacobson, Hannah Scharnberg, Clayton Peppel, Elsa Bailey, Bella Rude, Alexandra Grotberg, and Josiah Ugarud. Ethan Solon was the Minnesota Council for the Social Studies Teacher of the Year. Congratulations to Ethan. He does a great job. Now, on the challenging side, we have some budget reductions, and this is tied to some of the uncertainty at the federal level, and certainly our state is facing some budgetary challenges, and those affect school funding as well. But we're in the process of reducing $950,000, and those cuts will be announced in April. So those things are really difficult, but these have to do a lot with unfunded mandates, and I appreciate the Chamber's continued advocacy for employers to eliminate those or make sure that we get the funding necessary to pay those bills that come through with these mandates. And then finally, I just want to highlight that once a month, I offer a Community Connections. These take place at the Community Ed at Roosevelt Education Center. They are from 5 to 6 p.m. We do plenty of advertising in advance of those opportunities. But people from the community can come in. It's an open forum. It's unscripted. You can ask any questions that you want to know about the school, share concerns, suggestions, etc. But encourage people to participate in those.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Please share all of our congratulations, Jeff, to the students for their so many accomplishments. And you've got a tough road ahead with those budget cuts. We know, and I'm glad you brought that up, that advocacy piece. You know, a lot of times with the Chamber, we talk about different events that we have going on. But of course, behind the scenes, we are working on behalf of our members and our employers as advocates. When the state or the federal level hands down mandates and they're unfunded, it makes it very difficult for both private sector businesses as well as public sector to provide these things. So in fact, right now we're working on one of the bills at the Capitol, that state Capitol, that we're working on is a delay of the paid family and medical leave, just to get things figured out, because there's a lot of weird stuff with that are the answers have not been brought out. You know, you think of seasonal workers and you think of school staff that works 9 months out of the year. And boy, yeah, I'm glad there are people smarter than me that are supposed to figure this stuff out, but you know, they haven't quite figured it out yet. So thank you, Jeff. And again, we love the partnership that we have with the Fergus Falls High School and the work-based learning program. Again, it helps fill those jobs. All right, I've been scrolling through the jobs, and you guys are good guessers, let me tell you. In fact, I was really surprised when I tallied up the number of jobs. But, you know, a lot of times people think economic development and bring more jobs to the community. Our current businesses and employers, including many of the great nonprofits, had 319 openings in the past 12 months. Those are just the 300 and some odd chamber members. It's almost a job opening for every single one of them. And so Crystal Samuelson is our winner, and Crystal wins a Taco John's gift card this morning. So congratulations. Looks like a Team Broadband is getting lucky today with Park Region. So congratulations on winning that little spur of the moment contest. All right, we've got more gift cards to give out. So before we bring out Chris Cannon, he'll be next with the Otter County Humane Society. And then following him will be Tyler Tracy with Camp Joy. I'm going to give away another free Chamber Café. And our winner is John Van Herwijnen with JV Bulk. If John is on this morning, the call, you are the winner to a free Chamber Café. And then we're also going to give away, let's see, how about Big Chief? Let's give one of those away. All right, Big Chief goes to Tyler Tracy with Camp Joy. So let's hope that Tyler is here. I think I saw him log on this morning. So again, John and Tyler, put your, let us know you're here in the chat for your gift card prize. And next we're going to hear from Chris Cannon in the Humane Society. And with spring, that means pets. Pets is always year round. So.
For sure. Can you hear me okay? Pets are definitely year round. Actually, right now, we are seeing our lowest numbers in the shelter in the last 6 months, which, if you can believe it, is over 50 total. 30 cats, 23 dogs in the shelter right now. So with that being said, a couple things that we have going on coming up. We actually are running a New Year, New Life campaign. We've been doing that since obviously the new year. But what that means is any animal that's dog or cat with an intake date before November 1st of 2024, we are basically doing half off. And a lot of these animals are actually, their adoption fees have been sponsored from individuals as already. So we don't advertise it on the site, but in some cases, some of these animals may be free. Of course, that does still require the adoption application process. Placement, nothing's changed there. We're always going to make sure that it's the right placement for the the adopter and the animal. So nothing changes there, but probably a little bit better price. So if you're thinking about pulling the trigger, maybe get a new spring family member or something like that, come on and see us. I would also like to invite everyone. It's really the main reason that I want to come on and say, state my piece. And I want to thank you, Lisa and the Chamber, for having us on. But what we have coming up at the end of March, it's March 31st, we're going to be back at the VFW for our annual spring fundraiser. And so it's Monday, March 31st. It's 5 to 7 p.m. It's at the VFW here in Fergus Falls. So we're doing Gobble Up Turkey again. It was a big hit last year. So the menu is, it's $10 a plate. So it's Gobble Up Turkey sandwich, coleslaw, chips, cookie, and water lemonade. The silent auction's back, it's bigger and better than ever. We're doing a raffle as well. A few things about the raffle. You can purchase tickets in advance at the shelter. It's $10 a ticket. So $10 for the food, $10 for the raffle ticket. Try to keep things kind of simple there. But and new this year, you can also purchase your tickets online for the meal. So what I'll do here is I'll add some information in the chat too, like my contact and where you can actually go and purchase those tickets. It was heavily requested, so please make the effort to set that up worth it and purchase your tickets online. But for our raffle coming up, we've got a Shark Pet Pro cordless stick vacuum, a Nintendo Switch, the OLED model with white Joy-Con, so a little bit departure from what we normally would auction off. And of course, we're sticking with cash too. So the third prize is $250 cash. We're going to have some brand new merch available there that you've never seen before. Really excited about it. It's more, either voice oriented. So it's not, not quite like logos on everything. It's just kind of more, if you're an animal lover, you don't have to have our logo out there, but we'd appreciate if you did buy something with our logo. But anyway, so we're very excited about it. We are hoping to break ground on our shelter expansion this year. A lot of things have to happen correctly. There's a lot of things up in the air right now. So probably by the spring fundraiser, we'll have more information for that. But we couldn't do it without the community, everyone here, your support as well. We want to thank our sponsors, Canine Acres, Companion Animal Hospital, Midwest Strength, Design Intent Architects, Proton, and Sophie Public Bed and Biscuit. Normal partners of ours, they always come up and help us out with these events. So again, come see us. We're at the VFW, Fergus Falls, Monday, March 31st, 5 to 7, another Monday social like you were alluding to earlier. But yeah, so come out and see us. Again, you'll see some of our flyers out around town. We'll be on a couple billboards too. I'll post the flyer in the chat as well. If anybody's looking to donate for us, want to get in silent auction, we'd be happy to help. So just send me an email, give me a call, whatever you like to do. We can definitely work something out. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah, another Monday to look forward to, right? So you know, smart, you know, plan stuff on a Monday and folks look forward to it, you know, you get through Monday. It's a great reward and a great fundraiser for the Ottertail County Humane Society. And kudos to your entire team and your board of directors for all the work that they do, Chris, for our furry friends in Ottertail County. So we appreciate that. All right, our final guest speaker today is Tyler Tracy. If Emily Sievertson, if you've made it on the call this morning, just send us a chat so we know, and we'll circle back to you. But otherwise, Tyler's a new member here with the Chamber, with Camp Joy, and he's joining us from out in the middle of the lake. No, just kidding. Tyler, take it away.
Hi, yeah, thanks, Lisa. Appreciate this opportunity. Like Lisa said, we are new members of the Fergus Falls Chamber of Commerce, and it's been a very warm welcoming. We're having a really good time. I think last week we were on the radio and got to promote Camp Joy with a few other businesses. That was really exciting. So yeah, thank you for those opportunities. And then just this networking opportunity. So we really do appreciate that. Just out of curiosity, a raise of hands, how many have been to Camp Joy or have sent a kid to Camp Joy? Any? Oh boy, we have no hands. Okay, well, that's a big reason why we joined the Chamber of Commerce Fergus Falls, was to get the word out about Camp Joy. One of the biggest questions I get when I say I work for Camp Joy is, where's Camp Joy? And that was a common response last year. I thought, well, we need to get tied into Chamber of Commerce's to let people know where Camp Joy is. So that's one of the reasons for doing this. Just a little brief history. We hired our first executive director in 80 years. We've been on Star Lake for since 1941. We were on Lake Lida for 2 years, and then we moved over to Star Lake, and we've been on there since 1941. So we have a big 85th anniversary coming up next summer that we're excited to celebrate. So we hired our first full-time director. We've always kind of relied on volunteers and part-time staff to get us through the summers, but we finally decided let's make a jump and go full-time. So that's where I come into play. Just a couple highlights I want to throw out there that we have coming up. Obviously, we have camps. We have our youth camp starting up June 15th. So, and if you have nieces, nephews, daughters, sons, grandkids, whatever you have, please check out campjoyminnesota.org. We got a lot of discounts and referral codes out there that we're promoting. So there's ways to save money out there as well. We're also doing a golf scramble June 2nd. June 2nd, we're doing a golf scramble over at Birchwood Golf Course in Pelican Rapids. This is our first golf course, our first golf course. This is our first scramble that we're doing. One of the things we're looking to do once we got a full-time staff was just to do more events, to get out in the communities more and promote. This whole purpose of this event is just to help pay for our staff and counselors and just kind of help cover costs. So we are looking for, I love seeing the chat. My nieces and nephews go to Camp Joy. Awesome. I love seeing that. So yeah, we're looking for sponsors for holes. We're looking for a team. You know, if your company wants to send a team, send 4 out there. Come on out. We're going to go again, June 2nd. It's a Monday. You get to work that day and come over and do a golf scramble. So we're really excited for that coming up. And one other thing I want to promote is there are a lot of businesses on this chat and obviously within Fergus Falls Chamber. If you're looking for a retreat, you want to bring your organization out for a day or 2 days or just a way to do team development. We love to host. We have a chapel setting. We have a dining hall. We can do the food for you, or we churn the whole camp over to your company and you just take it from there and you guys can have access to it. So if you are interested in that, campjoyminnesota.org/rentals. We have pictures posted of what the facilities look like, and we would love to host. Schedule fills up fast. So if you are looking, reach out quickly. So again, Lisa, thank you. Chamber, thank you. And really appreciate this opportunity.
Well, thank you, Tyler. Again, another Monday to look forward to, right? I'm kind of thinking like chamber members are changing our mindset for Mondays, right? We've talked like the not alliteration. Oh dear, grammar. Anyhow, fast, friendly, fun, Fergus Falls, and then mindset on Mondays from chamber members, making them magnificent. There we go. All right, I better stop. Not enough coffee apparently. Anyhow, thank you, Tyler. Welcome to Camp Joy, to the chamber here too. Lots of great opportunities for kiddos, for the businesses, and really, you know, camps like Joy and the YMCA, Camp Cormorant. These are just some of the reasons why living and working in Ottertail County is such just we get to live and work where folks go on vacation is the way I look at it every single day. So again, we want to thank everyone for joining us today. Please feel free to scroll through the chat. We're going to download the video of Chamber Cafe. So if you need a reminder of all these fun spring and summer activities, you can check out the Chamber's YouTube page and you can rewatch the virtual Chamber Cafe. If you missed something, we'll have it up there. You can share it with your friends. Again, over the weekend, you might be indoors and hey, catch up on Chamber Cafe with us. Well, with that, we're going to do a couple more drawings today to wrap up our day. We have a gift certificate to the Viking Cafe, open until 2 today. And our winner, if you are here, is Rick Shera with West Central Initiative. Rick, if you are here, send us a little chat there and we will save that one for you. We also have free Chamber Cafes cards for, we've got Mary Philippi with Lakes Country Service Cooperative. Mary, send us a chat message if you're here for a free Chamber Cafe. All right, Mary's here and on the ball. We also have a winner for Tracy Hansen with Pioneer Public Television. You are a winner. And let's see, we have Melissa Davis. You are a winner for a free Chamber Cafe. Melissa, let us know if you're here. Rick Shera, last call. Rick Shera, last call. All right, Mary Matteson is a winner for a free Chamber Cafe. Melissa Davis is here. Yep, Mary Matteson is here. I see her. Okay, Rick's name's going back in. The Viking is gonna get redrawn because you gotta be here, right? All right, let's see. And our winner, again, is Gabriella Cole with Someplace Safe Thrift Store. Gabriella, I think I've seen your name here today. Let us know that you're here. She's here. Congratulations. Well, again, I want to thank all of our speakers today for joining us for Virtual Chamber Cafe. I think we ordered up a perfect weather day to make out the rest of your day here. If you would like to be a speaker at our May Chamber Cafe, get in touch with me here at the Chamber. Again, there's all kinds of great information in the chat, or check out the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com, where you can register for our Monday member mixer on April 28th. You can find out more information about the Future Ready Workforce Grant. We have information about Shop Move and Groove and our planning meeting at 11 a.m. on Monday, March 31st. Let's see, and the craft beer tour coming up on May 2nd. So again, we want to thank everyone for joining us today. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday and a great weekend to follow. So again, I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Chamber, signing off for Virtual Chamber Cafe here in Fergus Falls. We will catch you next time.